Brussels is surrounded by beautiful, lush countryside. It's a paradise for people who commute to work in the capital. Alexia Philippa Foix has lived here for 5 years. Now, after separating from her partner, she wants to buy a house for herself and her daughter. But she's not permitted to do so, because she is French-speaking, and new rules give the Flemish-speaking Belgians an advantage in this area.
I had
to present the Flemish authorities with a list of all the places I've lived in since I was born. And they saw that I was always registered in Francophone areas, never in Flemish-speaking ones.
This is the house she'd like to buy, and the Flemish owners who want to sell are still stuck with it. An absurd situation.
I'm not the only victim. You would be too. It would be just as difficult for other Europeans, including Germans, to buy a house here. I can easily buy a house in Germany, but not in my own country. That's crazy.
The Flemish Lion has a tight grip on the area surrounding Brussels. Flemish mayors like Michel Doomst aren't happy about the 150,000 Francophone newcomers from the capital and elsewhere.
We have to do something to maintain the Flemish character of our communities. We can't just sit back and watch. We have to take action.
The pressure Michel Doomst puts on real estate companies and construction firms is just barely legal.
You can't put it into law, but we talk with companies and ask them to give preference to customers from their own area.
In het doelpubliek, mik vooral op de inwoners van de eigen streek.
A few kilometres away, the police are guarding the town hall in Linkebeek. Flemish extremists have repeatedly disturbed the local council meetings. Linkebeek isn't in Flanders, but more than 80% of its residents speak French. The Francophone mayor, Damien Thierry, was elected 3 years ago, but has still not been officially recognised because he sent out election notifications in French.
Unfortunately, the Flemish have a kind of complex toward French-speaking Belgians. They say we took advantage of them 100 years ago.
There's discrimination on both sides. One solution is to be bilingual, like the capital. That's why most people in Linkebeek would like to see the town become part of Brussels. In everyday life, the Flemish and the Walloons usually get along fine. Alexia Philippa Foix agrees.
Besides having Flemish friends and acquaintances, I have Flemish colleagues, and we get along very well. They're on my side in this.
Nonetheless, she's now decided to look for a new home in a French-speaking community.